What if you wanted to drain an ocean monument, but God said sand is not renewable? Well, guys, that's going to be the exact problem we're going to solve today. We're going to make an infinite sand farm. How are we going to do that, you may ask? Well, looks like you're going to have to sit back, relax, and watch the video to find out how. Just kidding, guys. Kinda, not really. Please watch my video until the end. Anyways, before we start getting into that, we have been neglecting our board here a little bit. So we got a few things to cross off. I'm sure you guys maybe remember this. Y'all probably forgot. Anyways, so what have we done? Well, we made the pumpkin and melon farm. We also made the gas farm, and we did a cobblestone farm, and we did the wither skeleton farm. And I think so far on here, that's everything. Let's go ahead and light all these up. So now these are all done. We're doing this one today. Totally 100% vanilla mechanics game mode. Yes. I was trying to think of some more stuff to add on here. We could add like what's the farm? A bad omen farm or a raid farm. Raid farms aren't as good as they used to be, but they still work. You just need the potions. But if you guys see anything on here that you want to see, comment it down below and let me know what you want to see. One of these episodes we're probably going to finish up the industrial district also. There's not too much left. Maybe we'll do like, you guys have you guys seen those like Mumbo episodes where he does like 12 hours and tries to get a bunch of like, I don't know, just stuff done? We might do something like that because all the farms left are not that crazy. They're pretty small or pretty like basic farms. So maybe we'll do something like that. In the meantime, we're going to need some redstone. And I think I don't have, let's see, do I have everything I need in here? Let me think. I think this is good for the most part. We are going to need some more repeaters because those are comparators, right? Yeah, repeaters, and we need some more pistons. Give me like 2 seconds and we'll have that stuff. I think I'm gonna have to start spending some more time at the witch farm, guys. Our redstone is running kind of low and I don't think I have too much left in the witch farm. So we'll have to spend a little bit of time there, but that's not a task for right now. Our task for right now is to come to the end portal. And now that we're here, we need to do a little bit of excavation. This will soon no longer be this. We're gonna destroy the end portal, guys. Well, not the center part here, but these frames, we're going to get rid of them. So let's do a quick excavation. All right, everyone. So we have mined out this whole big area now. Did we need to mine out these corners? No. Did we do it anyways? Yes. But now I forgot something. So the little redstone machine we're going to use, I forgot we need a beacon. And that would have been helpful when mining all this out. Who would have thought that? Not me, that's for sure. So let's go to our house real quick, get a beacon, and then we got to mine all the way up to the sky. All right, so we're going to build this thing over here. I hope I do this right. Let's see. This is going to be one layer. Am I gonna have enough space? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beacon should go. Let's double check this. I'm not very intelligent right now, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beacon goes here. So then this needs to be around like this, and then this just looks like a mess. This just is a mess. Okay, that should be good. And then we just got to bring all this down. You know, the whole gist of making a beacon. Bring home the bacon. Okay, that should be good. Now let's just fill it in real quick. Okay, wonderful. Here is our beacon. Now we just need to create a hole up all the way. Now, what's the best way to do this? Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out because I don't think we have any way to get up. I mean, there's that tunnel, but where is that? I guess it's right here. We could just fly up here. Okay, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna get the coordinates of this. We are at -961, -2169. All right, now we just find these coordinates on the surface. And here we are, and now we just need to dig all the way down, straight down. We should be fine, right? Right? Perfect. We made it to the beacon. And there it goes. Now it turned on. Okay, wonderful. Now all we need to do is take this piece of iron, select haste 2, and check it off. So now we have haste 2. Okay, perfect. Our beacon is now set up. Now we got to do the fancy redstone. So this machine we're making, right, it's a bedrock breaker. It's pretty much an industrial block breaker. It can break these things, it can break bedrock, it can break the reinforced deep slate in the end city also. Not end city, what is it? Ancient city. And the reason why we're using this, well, because you used to be able to grow like a mushroom and it would just delete these. Well, that doesn't work no more. So now we have to build this. We could do like the TNT thing also, how you like delete bedrock with TNT. That also works with these. It's just not as reliable. This is way easier. So what we need, right, is we have this little platform and we're gonna have to place 2 blocks on here. Oh, also, who is this by? This is by a YouTuber called Lars, I think was his name, if I remember correctly. Let me double check to make sure I get it right. Yes, Lars is their name. The actual YouTube channel, I don't know how to say. I think it's in German, maybe. But the video I saw was in English. It was from Pixel Riffs. I saw the video from Impulse SV, and then they talked about this guy. I'll put it in the description. I'll let you guys know where it is so you can build this too. But yeah, anyways, so we need to do this first. Then we're gonna need our redstone supplies. So we're gonna need some of this, some repeaters, a lever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a redstone torch here. Then we're gonna place redstone dust here, here, and here. And then on this block, we need a lever. And then do we flip it? No, I think we keep it like that for now. Just kidding, guys. I placed this wrong already. The lever needs to go here so we can flip this torch. Then on the top here, we're gonna need to place 2 redstone things like that. And we're gonna need our, where are they? Our repeaters, just like that. And then we're gonna need some solid blocks on top. Oh, not down there. We're gonna need these solid blocks on top like this. Then on the front of these, we need to place 3 slime blocks, followed by 3 redstone blocks, just like this. Then from here, we gotta put 3 sticky pistons. Oh, I keep falling. I keep hitting my head on the roof. 3 sticky pistons on here, followed by 3 more slime blocks. And then, oh, I've trapped myself. Let's see, how can I do this? We're just gonna use, oh, not there. We're gonna use some more slime blocks, because we're gonna have to put 3 pistons like on this far end. So one's there, and then let's see, I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, no, we're gonna head hitter. Oh, let's go. We're gonna put 1 here and then hop across, and we're gonna put 1 there. And then from here, we just need to take our scaffolding and we're just gonna put it on top of all of these pistons all the way across like this. And this is it. This is the machine, guys. Now, how does this work? What are you guys looking at? Good question. I don't know. It pretty much sends like a redstone signal back and forth so quick that it glitches out a piston. So how do we use this? Well, for one, we need to turn it on, and it does this cool fancy thing. And then which spot are you supposed to connect it from? Okay, hold on, I gotta double check this. Never fear, guys. So we have to run a redstone line from this, like this side over here. Let's hop up here. Where is our redstone? And then let's put all our stuff in here. We don't need all this stuff anymore. We need our regular pistons, and I need a trapdoor, and I don't have any trapdoors. Okay, is there any trapdoors in here? I don't think so. We could just raid the library again. Let's just do that. That'll be easiest. Hey, how many do we need? 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. One thing when I play, guys, I don't really like destroying structures. Like, I like to leave them intact. I don't know why. I just don't like them looking ugly or like destroyed. Don't ask me why. I don't really know why. It's just how I play, especially when it's like a structure that I'm never gonna come back to. Granted, this one is one we're at kind of frequently, but like I'll find a random desert temple in the middle of nowhere and I just won't destroy it. Why? I don't know. Yeah, don't question it, guys. I think this actually needs to, where did my blocks go? Oh, they're in here. Okay, because I don't think it can run under the redstone block here. So this actually needs to come out this way. All right, this looks like a mess, guys. I know, I promise it's gonna work. And so now what we're gonna do is, you see this isn't powered, but if we go ahead and slap a piston down here, oh, I broke it already. Whoa! Yo, I have never seen this happen. Okay, this is new. This is definitely not what's supposed to happen. Oh, interesting. Okay, oh. Okay, that's what's supposed to happen. So what we're gonna do now is you need to take a trapdoor, place it on here like this, right? And this is why we needed the efficiency or the haste too, because we're pretty much gonna do like the like creative thing where you can place a block and replace it floating in the air. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. So let's see if it didn't work. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. So right, so you see how when you look at it, there's no piston head, and then if we give it a block update, it updates, and then the portal's gone. And that's what we're going to do with all of these. So let's go ahead and take out this end portal frame. Check it out, guys. It's our new and improved end portal. Look, look, look. You can like go low enough and it just disappears. It's not even there now. So we left these 3. I'm only gonna make 3 of the little dupers. Now, how are we going to make these things? Well, they're actually pretty easy, but I am missing one thing. We need some leaves. Let's go outside to the jungle real quick into our little peeky hole. Oh, fly, please. Oh, we're not flying. We're not flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so the first thing we need to do is, well, we need some blocks. So right here in the middle, right underneath the portal, we're gonna place a solid block with a sticky piston. We're gonna place 3 of these guys, slime blocks, on this. Then from here, we're gonna need to place some redstone. I think it's 2? No, it's 3. And then we're gonna put some blocks up here, and then we're gonna place another redstone up here. And then on top of this, we need a redstone repeater. From here, we need a block and another redstone. And then on this side, we need a lever. There needs to be a lever right here. And then I also need our redstone torches, which are going to go right here. And another one goes up here. Then we need to place another one of these sticky pistons with 3 more slime blocks here. And then our leaves are gonna go right here on top of the redstone. And then from the top here, this block, we need a solid block here. And we're gonna need 3 pistons down just like this. And I should have thought of this before doing that. That's fine. This has to be like that. And then it goes out 2 blocks from here. Then if I'm not mistaken, a repeater and 2 redstone dust. I almost forgot this one needs to be at 2 ticks, and that's it. This is all it is. Now the only thing is, we of course forgot the one thing that we're trying to duplicate here, the sand. But yeah, so you turn it on and it's not working. Why is it not working? What did I do wrong? Something's not right here. Oh, wait. I think I needed to mine under here. I think I need to put some redstone down here. Let me double check. Yes, that's right. There needs to be a repeater down here, and then 2 redstone dust. And now we're changing this. No. That's not staying. Well, for one, that also needs to be one of those blocks. But we need to grab some regular deep slate so we can fix this. So this looks, there we go. And then if we hit this, okay, there we go. Now it's working properly. It does this weird little motion thing. So we're gonna build the rest of them. Then we're gonna put some sand, and then we're gonna get this thing all working, making some sand for us. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I really think they need to make sand like an actual renewable resource instead of having to do some glitches like this. Of course, you can, feel about this however you want. It's your own world. I know some people are opposed to this. Sand is pretty beneficial. It's used for a lot of stuff, and unfortunately, there is no easy way to get it besides doing what I'm literally doing right now, which, I mean, it's okay. Like I said, some people like it, some people don't, but this is what we're doing. So, but funny story for you guys. Currently, right now, I'm suffering in so much pain. Well, not that bad, but I was playing basketball today, and I rolled my ankle. For anyone who doesn't know what a rolled ankle is, top 10 worst injury like ever. Well, okay, maybe that's a stretch, but it hurts. I've never rolled my ankle before, ever. And for those of you who play basketball, you know how rare that is. Rolling an ankle is probably one of like the most common injuries in basketball. It's kind of, the best way I can describe it is when your ankle, like, imagine standing on the side of your foot, your leg is straight up, but you're on the side of your foot. Your ankle is almost at like a 90-degree angle. It hurts. It could potentially break. Thankfully, mine didn't break, but I've never had this happen. And it happens a lot in basketball just because of all the quick movements and cuts you make. Every time I've had it happen or thought I've had it happen, like my ankle just bounced back. I thought it was nothing. I'm sure people who are listening to this right now who have had a rolled ankle probably think I'm insane. But yeah, I really thought a rolled ankle was like really not that big a deal. Like, why are people making this such a big deal? Like, it doesn't even hurt that much. Fast forward to today, I actually for real rolled my ankle and it hurts. I can't walk correctly. I'm in so much pain, guys. But that's okay. That's what happens when you play sports. And yeah, I'm just currently suffering. Please send help. It's all right, guys. It's actually not too bad, I don't think. I'm hoping it's gonna heal quickly and it's just like a small kind of injury, maybe like 2 weeks or something. Who knows? I can't really control my injury, unfortunately. But yeah, that's my story for today, guys. I thought rolled ankles were like a nothing injury. Boy, was I wrong, and I found out today. But yeah, let's finish up this last one, and then we'll start making some sand factory. Okay, perfect. We have our systems in place now. All three of them are finished. Now we need to go up to the surface yet again. And we're also gonna have to make a chunk loader. Probably gonna use the ender pearl one for this area, but that means I need an ender pearl. And unfortunately, I don't have one. Let's see, where is some sand at? We're gonna need 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our sand is going to go, I think we could put it here and it should work. Now, before we turn this on so you guys can actually see it, let me go get some soul sand and ender pearl. We'll use a little ender pearl AFK chamber here and then we'll see this in action. Well, actually, scratch that. We need to do a little bit of fixing up here in the end real quick. So we're gonna need to figure out where the sand actually is gonna end up. And I'm hoping it's not in front of these stairs. If it's in front of these stairs, that's gonna suck. So we're gonna grab some end stone real quick. This isn't gonna be permanent. I'm gonna change this for sure. We just need to see where the sand ends up. And then on each of these ends here, we're just gonna need to go out 2 blocks. And then we need to do like a little wall here. 2 high like this. And actually, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna make these little cheese holes. That's a word I didn't think I would be saying here. Cheese holes. That's right, guys. The cheese holes for the sand. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll stop talking now. So now these are good. If some ends up here, we'll see it right here. That's fine. Let's go get an ender pearl. Who should we use? You, sir. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Ender pearl. Wonderful. And now we just need a bit of soul sand. Okay, so we got our soul sand. Now where do we want to do this thing? Let's make it over here. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the reason we're doing this is because for this farm to actually work, I need to go 1 deeper. We need like the area to be chunk loaded. And the only way to do that is either with a nether portal, like chunk loader, or an ender pearl stasis chamber, since ender pearls now load chunks. And that should be good. Okay, yes. And then if we just take a trapdoor, we don't necessarily need the trapdoor, we're just gonna put it. But then if we take an ender pearl and throw it down there, okay, perfect. It is working. Let's put our extra ender pearls in here. So these should be working now. Let's go ahead and turn them on, and they fell. I put it in the wrong spot. I think we have to put them on here. Let's try this. Okay, yes, this one's working. Let's do the same for these other ones real quick. You also want to make sure you do this kind of fast, because if you don't, well, you're gonna have entities start lining up in the end. So all 3 of these are working now. You can see how they push the sand into the portal and kind of pull it back. Yeah, I don't know how it works, don't ask me. But since we are now chunk loading this, let's go ahead and hop in here, and you can see the sand is, oh, is it not working? No, it's not working. So I guess, okay, we're probably gonna have to use a portal one. The ender pearl one isn't working like I thought it would. We're gonna have to use a portal chunk loader. So we'll set that up here in a second, but you can see that the sand ended up in these 3 spots. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add some hoppers down here and some chest collection. And there's gonna be like buttons down here, and the sand's gonna automatically break. So the end portal is gonna be like loaded as we're standing here, and the sand's gonna keep coming out, and it's just gonna keep going into the hoppers, and it's gonna make a bunch. As you can see, we already have 2.5 stacks. So it works pretty fast. The only issue is we need to make a ender portal, nether portal. What am I trying to say? We need a nether portal chunk loader. So let me figure out how to make one of those again, because I kind of forgot. All right, everyone. So I figured out what we need to do. I got the materials. We're gonna make our chunk loader here. And so the first thing is, well, our nether portal needs to go away. And that's, why didn't that work? Can I put it? There we go. Okay, what we need is we need to mine down here, because on this spot, we're going to have a dispenser here, and then we're going to have a block here. And then on this side, we're going to have 2 of these. What are these? Detector rails. Why do I not have hoppers? You can't make this up, guys. Okay, be right back. Okay, we got a hopper. So where does this need to go? Into a hopper minecart. And oh, let's make sure we get rid of the portal again, because if we don't, this is gonna mess up. Now we need to take our fancy dancy hopper minecart, put it in there, and it goes into the block. Ooh, that, I hope that turning like that does not mess this up. Whatever. Slab goes there. That's good. And then we just need to go down here. Oh, wonderful. And then this down here needs to be, oh, we need our redstone stuff because we need a lever and we need a torch. Lever is going to go here. Torch is going to go here. 1, 2, 3 of these are going to go in here. Let's lay our portal back up. Then we should be able to go back in here. And then we take our netherrack, place it on both of these sides. We put some fire on here and this should be good now. So now when we flip this, yes, perfect. It's working. You can see the hopper minecart, or the minecart is cycling. Wait, what happened? Why did it stop? What happened? Oh, I know what happened. I forgot one very crucial step, guys. There's supposed to be another hopper underneath this guy. We need another hopper. All right, wonderful. We got our hopper. Now, the only issue is I'm pretty sure when I mine this hopper minecart is gonna fall because this hopper needs to connect. Yeah, but this needs to go in here and we have to set this all up again. So let's get our water bucket for the 3rd time. Surely 3rd time's the charm, right, guys? Surely we're not gonna have any more messes. And flip it on. Flip it on. Perfect. This is exactly what we want. So now, guys, I put the sand away. I don't have the sand anymore. Why do I do this to myself, guys? Okay, we got our sand. Let's throw this back up here, turn all these on, and then we're gonna run through and check the machine, test the machine. All of them are running. Let's hop through here. And let's check. Okay, look, you can see it's working. You can see the sand flying out. It looks super goofy. So now what do we need? Well, we're gonna need to set up some collection chests and we need to actually hurry back so we can go turn that thing off because it's just gonna keep producing. Let's grab some more hoppers. That's right, guys. Even more hoppers. They never end. And wrap this project up. But we do need to hurry because that thing is loaded and it's just going to keep on producing the sand over and over and over. But okay, now I need to make sure I stop this in the right spot. Okay, those stopped right. This one did not, so let's fix this. And the other cool thing about this, guys, is this works with all gravity blocks. So if you want to do like, what's the concrete powder? That one, yeah, the colorful ones, you can do that. Does clay, I can't remember if clay is gravity affected. I don't think it is. Gravel works, you can use gravel. I think even anvils work, honestly, and maybe even the dragon egg. I'm not too sure about the dragon egg. But okay, with that being said, let me, get some supplies. We'll go make a storage area. All right, guys, so I got materials and some stuff. We're going to jump through here. We're going to see how much sand actually piled up in the short time when we like went through the portal and came back. And we have this much stacks. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 6, 6.5 stacks just from when we left to going back home and actually turning off this machine. So, you know, I think it's working pretty good. I would have to say it's working pretty good. Now, the unfortunate thing is how this is actually set up here. Let me figure out how, we're gonna figure out how we want to build all the way down actually, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, well, we're just going to use the tried and true method of building down with some water. Where do I want this water column to be? I actually want it here. Well, okay, yeah, this is fine. Oh yeah, that'll be fine because the chest will be like inside this area also. Or do I want to have more space with the chest? Oh shoot. Guys, my heart just dropped. Let's remember I have an elytra on. I literally have an elytra. I can fly. Wow. Okay, that was spooky. Yeah, no, we're doing it here because I want to make the chest spots like have a little gap in between them. Like I don't want them to feel so crowded. So these are gonna come down, and now let's just make a floor all the way down. 2 more, 1 more. That's spooky. Okay, that is the absolute bottom. So that's where this is gonna end. This is gonna be a little water drop area, and it's gonna go out just like that. And actually, can this? No, it cannot. Oh wow. Okay. All right. We're done. We're done playing around like that. No more close calls. This needs to be up 3 high, just like this. And now this can just come all the way up to the top. So we got our tower. Now, why did we do that? Well, just so I could have a little bit of like baseline here, a little bit of blocks to actually build out from this area. Then from here, we're gonna need to extend this out. And I think I just need more water. We're just gonna use the water bucket. That's gonna go in here. And then from this block right here, we're going to have a chest. Why are we not having it on this one? Well, because the obsidian's in the way. This chest is going to be like this. And then we need to place a second one, but we're not going to do that yet. That has to go in like that, right? And now if we take 2 buttons and we just put them on the sides here like this is going to prevent the sand from actually like building up. It's going to fall, and then the buttons are going to cause it to break. And it's going to go in the hoppers, and then it's gonna go into the chests. So you guys get the gist of this. Let's do the rest of these real quick. Update on the ankle situation, by the way, guys. It is the next day. It's in pain, but it's actually doing better than I thought it would be. I was kind of expecting for my ankle to just be like completely cooked. It's not cooked, actually. We're chilling, big chilling. So I don't think it's anything too serious, thankfully. Shout out my ankles, I guess. Yeah, ankles coming in clutch. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna finish this up. All right, guys, so I did a little bit of the boring stuff. We got our hoppers in, and we finished this tower. This is gonna be our up. This is gonna be our down. And then we got a little floor down here. So let's actually go ahead and go down there. Do I have a water bucket? So here is our little area. Now you guys can tell me what you think here. If we should just leave this like 2 blocks high, maybe 3 blocks high. Actually, we should probably do 3 blocks high because that's 3 blocks high. And you can let me know if I should build this all the way up to the top to like kind of close it in. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to make these chests go all the way up to the top. And then this is pretty much going to be done. And then you guys can give me feedback on what you think about the end stone here, the end stone bricks. But okay, let's knock this out real quick. So here we go. I extended this wall up 1. We're gonna cover this in eventually. So this will be like a little end hub. But if we go ahead and drop down, we made this 3 high, and you can see our chest tower all the way to the top. So we have 3 of these. Is this more chest than we need? Probably. Are we ever gonna need this much sand? No. Absolutely not. And one issue I just realized is accessing these chests later is gonna be so difficult. I should have staggered them. This will be a project for later. This will be something we'll fix later. Let's go run the thing. We're gonna run it for like probably 5 minutes and see how much we get. Leave a comment down below. Comment what you think we're gonna get from this farm. And whoever's the closest, well, you can have a cookie. If a cookie sounds good to you, sure, you can have a cookie. Okay, we're here. So let's turn all of these on. We always need to make sure that the sand starts on the one next to the portal. And because that happens, how did that happen? It just broke all our leaves. Okay, we got our new leaves. Honestly, I don't even know why that actually broke. I'll have to look back to see what actually happened because I don't really know. But all right, so all 3 of these are working now. Our chunk loader is working. Let's hop here into the portal. And of course, we see the sand flying into the things. Now, the other cool thing about this is an obsidian farm as well. So if we wanted to, we could add another hopper stack because the obsidian is going to keep regenerating as stuff comes through the portal. So we can just sit here like this and keep mining obsidian. But okay, we're going to run this for like 5 minutes. 5-minute timer starting now, and we're going to see how much we get. Alright guys, so it's been 5 minutes already. I was also mining obsidian and we got a stack and almost a half. So let's go ahead and jump down here and see. Oh, there's more obsidian down here. Okay, we got even more. In those 5 minutes, we managed to get about almost, was this 18 stacks or so times 3? So a decent amount in only 5 minutes. So this is working way better than I thought it would. Just kidding, I knew this was going to work well. I am going to have to go turn it off though at some point. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. I'm thinking of starting a big project with this sand. Got a hint at the beginning of the episode. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this, check out memberships to help support the channel. Let me know what you think of this thing. If you think we should build the walls all the way up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.